true indeed. Yes, I catch record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide knockouts make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, Vice Q-tip, Alicia Heed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the mobile dance, my duty, pepper seed. When I step up in the place, and yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, break it way down to molecules. Yo, let me hit you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always headlines the street news. Hey, baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 7 seats and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unlimited views. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then yo, I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. But I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check.
You're now rocking with the best. Busta Rhymes coming through from the Flipmode Squad. Boy Scouts who I be. Straight to your dome. We coming straight to your dome. Bringing all you ruckus to all you rap. Boy Scouts who I be. Flipmode is the squidard. Busta Rhymes break it down like this.
Yo, which throw my flow. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Throw them type right out my window. Blast you with a direct blow. Coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Always shine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your ass like Hawaii 5-0. Mac out with my dreads in my Kango. Forget them, just pass the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequency studio stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy, I got to go. When I step up in the place, and yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. Hey, you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Denver Broncos. Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen. We're ready to start year 2 together in the booth. Off we go from Denver. 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Tony Pollard. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7.
70.
Out of the gun, Ward. He'll find his receiver, that's DK. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
That's good for a Titans. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off the bootleg, it's Ward. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver. It's 2nd down. Fake the handoff. Now Ward. That is the rookie from Stanford, Alec Eilmanor. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30.
On the ready.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Up the middle, here comes Pollard. He'll push forward here, down to about the 27. Jaquan McMillan in on the stop. They face 2nd down and 7.
Come on. 19 Tiger.
From the gun, here's Ward. Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. It's the quarterback with the sneak, and it looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Flush to his right. There he goes again. And he'll give himself up here, but it's a gain of 5 on 1st down.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up until this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
Shotgun snap for Ward. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. That's the Pro Bowler from a year ago, Nick Bonito. He's into the sack column early in the season. A sack on this opening drive. First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Here's Ward. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan McMillan. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Big snap on 1st and 10. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
To R.J. Harvey. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 34-yard
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. Here's Nix to throw. That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Kill. Ready.
Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
A big-time play for the Broncos. And even 30 yards.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Here's a run. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Second and goal. Now Nick's going to look to throw. They set up the screen for Dobbins.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal.
That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. Will Lutz now for the PAT. His kick is good, and the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And Not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Okay, great.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Now it's Ward. Pass to the rookie out of Texas, Gunnar Helm. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
First
Let's go
down,
now.
Titans.
Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles. Go.
On play action, it's Ward. Forced out wide. Oh, watch that throw there. Back across the field, but it's still a completion. That's 11 yards again. 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
First down 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing, Ward. Out to his right. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Let's go. Round throw 80.
Throwing again is Ward. Pass complete. He's got Calvin Ridley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Titans first down. It's a
Here we
gain
go.
of 10.
Ready.
And the Titans
Again, it's Ward. Flush to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive. Getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Number 50. Mikey, hey, Steve.
To throw is Ward. His pass caught. It's Chigokonkwo. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
19, Tiger.
That's good for the Titans.
They run it straight ahead with Collins. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
2nd and 7.
Ready.
Throwing is Ward. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
Joey Sly comes for the Tennessee.
Sly's kick is good. And the Titans are on the board. It's 7-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
On the return, here's Mims. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Hold on a sec.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. On the move left. Now he'll run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn it to a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Hold on a sec.
Throwing is Nix. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
A loss of 13 yards brings up 3rd down.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Middle. Oh, I said.
Now it's Dobbins, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Second down. Nix. The short one taken by Ingram. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well. They'll come up here, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
When you call a draw, Mike, what you're counting on is that the defense is in full pass mode. The linebackers in secondary are getting a lot of depth in their drops. The defensive line is just racing up the field thinking, I'm going to sack the quarterback. In this case, they're not so lucky. Not only do they not catch him off guard, they're not able to pick up any yards.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. That's caught by Harvey. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Now a 3rd and 2. Throwing. Nix. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Nix gonna throw for it. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Arden Key. Big return at the end. He's going to get out of bounds close to midfield.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage said. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
A gain of 14. First down.
Out of the gun, Ward. First down throw there is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Ward to throw again. He'll find his receiver. That's DK. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a fourth down decision to make. You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
Hicks, now to throw it here on first down. He'll look underneath for Harvey. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Palmer's.
On second down, it's Nix. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
And it's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second down, they need 3.
Hold on a second. Ready. 180. Behind. Go.
Back to throw is Nix. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And third down coming up.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Hold on a second.
Nix from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
His kick is good. He got it. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Pollard. Finding space inside the 40. And he will score. Tony Pollard. Touchdown Titans.
Touchdown, Titans.
A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball.
That ties the game at 10. Joey Slye.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? On the return, here's Mims. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Captain. Oh, my son! Armor's box ready. Ready, my son.
A first down throw for Nix. It's caught left side by Ingram. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
These are some of the most difficult situations for a coach to handle because it's a combination of you have to be aggressive to go score. You're trying to win the game, of course. But there's also an element of time and clock management. So it's going to be very interesting to see the play selection over these next couple downs.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Handoff now for Harvey. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
Oh, my son!
To throw is Nix. We'll get that complete to Franklin. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. On the bootleg, it's Nix. Off he goes. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
30-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
It is 2nd down and 5. They'll drop to throw. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Woods. And the Titans are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Okay, ready. Here's first down. Shotgun snap for Wolf. There's Okonkwo open left side. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
He'll get rid of it and completed. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he will have a Titans first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much. They get it on 3rd and a yard.
Here we go, set!
Ready. From the gun, here's Ward. That caught Tony Pollard. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the 4th quarter?
Moving to his right. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
So I actually think this is one of those where he was a little bit too unselfish. He's trying to fit that ball in a tight window and maintain his ability as a passer. And I think if he turns himself into a runner and activates his legs, he probably picks up that first down if he calls his own number.
This crowd, they're trying to force a false start. What noise before 3rd and inches. He'll get this out to the left route. And it looks like he's going to have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal. It is a first down. Moving left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
To the air again. Ward. Throw. Left side. Taken in by Iomanno. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
Throwing again is Ward. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
On 4th down, the former All-Pro Johnny Hekker out to punt for Tennessee. And back deep is Marvin Mims. Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line.
3-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. A run with Dobbins. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime. So, overtime coming up, and remember the rules now were changed in the offseason. They're the same as the overtime playoff rules. So each team gets to possess the football once. If you score a touchdown in the opening drive, it's no longer a walk-off. The other team can match it. From then on, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. All replay challenges come from upstairs, and we play 1 overtime period. If it's still tied, that's the way the game ends.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Hold set. Ready. Kill, 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 kill.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he will finally be taken down at the Titans' 27-yard line. A huge play there in overtime. It's a gain of 34.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
They'll give it to Dobbins. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Denver first down.
What a start to this drive. Back-to-back, 2 big plays. And after that nice long run, all of a sudden you find yourself first down inside the red zone.
Ready? My name is Hudson.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. A run with Dobbins. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7. Here's Dobbins.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd down and 3.
Ready? My name is Hudson.
Now a first throw here in overtime. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
And with just 9 seconds left in overtime, we get whistles, and we've got a timeout.
Yeah, really would you? I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that drink, you got to chill.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal.
Hold on a second. Ready? My name is Hudson.
They'll try to run this one in. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. And a timeout now here in overtime with 4 seconds to go. Go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal.
Hold on a second.
They'll go with him again. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. And now the timeout comes with just 1 second left in overtime. Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This to get a leg up in the OT. This kick is good. He knocks it through. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign.